Hey, friends and colleagues, I'm Kim Look from MedMasters. Many of you have been asking about what to do about the national shortage of saline and all IV fluids. And we had a meeting about it last week, but it has come to my attention that we found a really good resource, and I think you're going to love it. So I wanted to share it with you. So in response to this national shortage of normal saline, a physician in our MedMasters EBOO network has initiated manufacturing under emergency conditions through his FDA registered biotech firm. So they're focusing on fully compliant pharmaceutical grade normal saline IV solutions in glass bottles available to select licensed healthcare providers, pharmacies, clinics, and hospitals. So already we have a large group of providers who would love to offer IV solution that comes in glass. And this emergency, this situation in South Carolina gave us the opportunity to do that, specifically this EBOO provider that we have. So why do we want glass, or why choose glass? The production prioritizes glass bottles for facilitated compliance and quality control, and to reduce the potential microplastic exposure associated with plastic containers. In consideration for slightly higher production costs, glass offers both durability and a higher level of patient safety, aligning with our commitment to high quality care and compliance standards. So it's interesting because it's actually quicker for him to be able to produce and get this going in glass than plastic because of all the testing that is required on the plastics. Production capacity. They're starting with an initial run of 2,700 bottles, and they are 500 mils each of, again, 0.9 normal saline, aiming to expand weekly production based on established demand on orders. Obviously, this is the way it generally works. They'll produce as the demand demands. So currently they're accepting pre-orders on a first come, first served basis in cases of 50 bottles. I feel like they've given us at MedMasters the first run at this. We want to push this out to our clients as quickly as possible and give you the option. Again, this might be a long-term option because it is in glass. So the pricing and shipping on this, the cost per case, so 50 bottles per case, is $600. The standard shipping per case is zero estimated. Expedited options are available. So it sounds like the shipping comes with the purchase. A monthly subscription option is available for ongoing supply. The ongoing supply shall be made available. So again, you want to jump on this. You want to get some of this ordered. You want to have your inventory and your stock up because we don't know how long this allocation situation is going to work. They've already declared that they're going to be allocating to hospitals and emergency facilities first. And yes, while some of us have been able to get some saline or some lactate ringers or some dextrose and sterile water, etc., the supply is really it's unpredictable. You might be able to get some today and none next week. You might be able to order 4 cases. This happens to me all the time. I can order 4 cases and they'll ship 9 bags or something of the like. So you definitely want to jump on this, get it pre-ordered. They are already in manufacturing. They will ship out in coming weeks. So as a valued colleague in our network, you are receiving early access. Our goal is to have pre-orders for the initial production run of the 2,700 from within our network before we open orders to the broader healthcare community. So the next step in doing this is please reply to this email, reply to this video, however you might see it. We're going to post on social media. We've got it in our LinkedIn. We've got it on our YouTube. And then we'll send out emails to our colleagues. However you see this, you need to respond, and we're going to take your name, your clinic or yeah, he said hospital, but probably clinic name, initial number of cases that you want to order, what your monthly quantity request would be, and your contact information. And then we'll forward that over to them and they'll process your request and they'll get you the information in terms of receipt and shipping. So please take advantage of this. Again, I think everybody wants the opportunity to provide IV solution in glass. This sounds like the perfect opportunity to take with that. Also, we talked about this on Wednesday at our community meeting. There are other ways to preserve saline or whatever IV solution you're using. There are ways to administer IVs without it also, like ozone and UV IVs. We talked about those things on Wednesday. So we're going to attach that conversation to these emails, or you can find it on our YouTube channel. It's the latest post that I've made. In addition to that, we're opening up November 12th, 13th, and 14th, several time slots to be able to come to some meetings to learn more about that. So on the 12th, I'm holding a meeting about direct IV ozone. Dr. Sienna Steckel will be there with me. She's been doing a lot of this. I've done a lot of it too, but it's not a training. We just want to have the conversation with what that looks like. So direct IV ozone. This is the situation where that might be more applicable in the United States than it previously had. On the 13th and 14th, Jason DeLeon, our trainer, is going to be available to talk about insufflation. There's another way to do ozone without saline, and also EBOO. We have a lot of providers who are like up and coming. It's like, what is this buzz around EBOO. And so we've opened up several times, 3 different times on both the 13th and 14th to come in and hear presentations on this, get a little bit of some training on it, and decide what option might be best for you. Again, these are always options you should have in your practice. DIV kind of comes and goes with the way you feel about it, but insufflations and being able to do major autohemotherapy and UBI without saline, knowing those differences, but also all the other ways to do this. And I'm going to talk to about, in the presentation, I talked to about even vitamins and nutrition and maybe how to preserve some saline there. So take advantage of all this information. I know it's a lot, but you're definitely going to want to learn this stuff. You're definitely going to want to figure out how to do this in your practice. And at minimum, get back with us, place your order for some saline, and make sure you can keep that coming in your practice. All right, make comments in the, just comments in the videos or the post, just, yes, I want to order, and we'll get back with you and get the information we need.